come. A few upsets. You will see New Zealand for the first time ever in Hong Kong not included in those 4 quarterfinal matches. Fiji, of course, 5 times winner. Will they repeat? Their fans would dearly love to see that. And Gareth Rees here in Hong Kong, joined by Zach Test. And Zach, what a great return to this wonderful city, this wonderful event.
Yeah, there's a reason they call it the granddaddy of them all. There's just such a special atmosphere here. Every time we come to Hong Kong, this place never disappoints.
Well, as I said, 4 big Cup quarterfinals to come. Tons of intrigue. First one out of the gate will be the Samoan side. So impressive last season. A new look Samoa up against Argentina, who finished 4th last season. Up until the very last day in Los Angeles Sevens, they were in with a chance to win the entire series. Maliko has been outstanding, 7 tries to his name thus far in Hong Kong. He's a key man, but a really tight club performance we've seen from Brian Lima's team. And Argentina, so many weapons. Revol in his 80th tournament, rarefied territory in the Sevens world. Of course, Argentina have an Olympic bronze medal to show. That man, Gaston Revol, has had an up and down. As I mentioned, his 80th event. He joins a rare company with Mickelson, Rodwell, and Norton. Perhaps an argument that his achievement is greater. Have the COVID-affected years, he lost a few events that would have put him above those guys. But Samoa came out of the gates in fine form against New Zealand. Just smashed them, 24 points to 0. And then one of the events of the weekend was the Australia game. Great victory for them over Australia. The 3 wins put them top of their pool. And the Argentinians dealt with the Canadians easily and the Kenyans. And then a thrilling match with Ireland did not go their way. So they find themselves here. Zach, this really is the business end Cup quarterfinals.
Yeah, this is the big dance. This is what you work so hard for at your home training ground. You know, these 2 teams are familiar foes in Cup quarterfinals. They last met in LA, where Samoa got the edge 24-19, so this is going to be one cracker of a match.
Yeah, Jordy Way there in the orange jersey. He is our referee in charge, the Australian.
Ready to go?
Well, both these sides not afraid to bring the physical side of the game. Tight defenses, and it will be Revol to get us underway with his trusted right boot. Samoa receiving in their traditional blue jerseys. Brought down by Opatai. Loose for a moment, but Scanlon's on it. For the moment, Samoa recoiling back within 10 meters of their own try line. Now they're looking for space. Well, a little bit of a tentative start from Samoa.
Yeah, a little softly play there from Samoa to start the game. They're very much a free-flowing type team.
That's a new ball.
Which can cause each other to be on different pages. It's not how they wanted to start this first opening minute, and Argentina right where they want to be, inside Samoa's half. They're clinical when it comes to the set-piece platform.
Well, you see there, just 7 points between these teams the last time they've met at this stage of the HSBC World Series. Samoa competed for medals on 4 occasions last year and did not come away with any. They want to go one further here in the first event, the 22-23 season. Well worked set-piece move for the Argentinians is Vetterfeld. Carry 15 yards from the line. Looking to get his knee to the ground. That would complete the tackle. Now Scanlon joins. And now they have to release. Tackle complete. Argentina, 3 scroll. 5 meters from the line. One-on-one battle. One of the best. Moneta is enveloped by Samoans, but he gets the ball away. Been lost forward.
Yeah, like you said, Gareth, this is 2 scrappy teams who are going to bring the physicality. You can see an early tactical decision by Samoa's defense, trying to hold up the smaller Argentinian players, trying to cause a little bit of havoc when it comes to that.
Santiago Gomez-Cora, the Gomez Sevens head coach, done great things with this program. incredible scenes in Vancouver at the Canada Sevens last year where they won the gold medal. The first time in 13 years they put the gold medal around their necks. And huge emotion for Santiago Gomez-Cora and his team. But right now it's Samoa. Good work. The left hand is not enough to send Moneta away. High tackle called. It's a good ball with one Samoan down behind play. So only 6 men in the dark blue jerseys. Escaping the tackle is Maliko. He's off and running. He's been so dangerous this weekend. Apelu Maliko gets his 8th try here in Hong Kong, the first for Samoa.
This man Maliko has been on absolute fire this weekend in Hong Kong, scoring his 8th try. And something the Samoans do so well is just their evasion. You can see that just a late little movement by Maliko there, and he has the pace to just burn Iskro around the corner. Maliko is kind of the heart and soul of this team, captain of 1 of 3, but he just has the full package. He sets the tone early here for Manu Samoa.
Conversion right where you want them, in front of the post. And that puts Maliko back on top of the try-scoring list here. And Grandidier in fine form too for France. So that was all done with one Samoan player down, having his ankle treated behind play. He's back on his feet. Good to see him up there. And he's going to play on. That's Steve Onisai. So the time was off for that injury. And it will be back on when this ball is struck. Here we go. Couldn't get a pod there, but they got the safe hands of Iskro instead. Inside option is offered, but not taken. High tackle.
No. Sorry, you must take it easy.
Frustration there. I'm not sure if the players wouldn't have minded advantage. They had quick ball already.
Yeah, they would have appreciated all the Samoans condensed around the breakdown, but you're always at the mercy of the referee. Moneta always wants to play up-tempo. He always tries to catch defenders out because he's just got such serious pace.
And a good kick down the sideline.
I'll keep an eye on it. I thought that one last one was okay. I'll keep an eye on it, yeah.
Iskro, a fierce competitor.
Space is good. Space is good.
23-year-old is solid. He is 100 kgs. Here we go. Argentina down a try here. 2.5 minutes to play in the first half of this first Cup quarterfinal here in Hong Kong. With the first touch really for Asatsu. The roll keeps it with the flow. Through the hands, Tobias Wade. Out to Vetterfeld. Good support there. Phases being strung together. Luciano Gonzalez decides to have a go. And the short ball. Oh, great footwork. Still dancing, but in the end, brings himself down, Tobias Wade. Short ball. Great interplay between the teammates there. And Iskro picks up on the clue from Gonzalez and comes into that short line.
Iskro, just such a powerful man. And what a brilliant line run there. You can see early on Argentina really trying to test the interior defense of the Samoans. A lot of step backs, but just a pin and pass there. And a great line and fend by Iskro. We knew this is going to be a physical match, especially on these hard running lines by both teams. Iskro, just such a critical cog to this Argentina squad.
Wade adds the extras. Argentina have not had great success here in Hong Kong, which is one of their previous 11 quarterfinals.
going to call time on that. You kick it, okay?
One thing to look out for here is Argentina have been absolutely clinical here at the restart. They've got some tall bodies that can really whack the ball back.
I'm going to turn it on.
When you can do that, you can really suffocate your opponent.
Time back on.
Ball just looking at the big screen, which has the clock on it, which allows him 30 seconds to reintroduce the ball. It barely goes 10, but Samoa's decided they're good enough for them. They're going to play with possession. Oh, nice fend there. Nice footwork. Maliko again. Offloading to Scanlon. He hops over one. Forward pass there.
Right. Forward.
So unlucky by the Samoans there. They did everything they needed to do to unlock that Argentinian defense. Really pressing those interior spaces, then offloading.
Let's go.
Asking questions of those defenders. Montevau here, the general in the middle of the field with his red cap on. Just unfortunate the ball just happened to go forward. They had the extra man, they had the opportunity.
But Montevau will now be in defense behind this scrum. Set piece move. The gong sounded. We're into the red numbers. Last chance for Argentina, perhaps to take the lead at the end of the first half here. The kick and chase, they're not afraid to use it. It goes off the side of the boot for Mineta, and that will do it for the first half. He knew if that stayed in, he had a shot. That's what the grin tells you. But after 7 minutes, it's Samoa 7, Argentina 7. Well, we mentioned this is the Cup quarterfinal stage, the business end. Argentina have had a lot of possession, a lot of passes, but the scores are equal, despite those Samoan 6 offloads there.
Yeah, it's a telltale sign of how Samoa wants to play. They want to make sure that they don't die with the ball on the ground. They always want to continue asking questions. And for always having that continuity game, the defense can never really get set, and it allows such of their steppers and power players to have those one-on-one matchups.
The calming influence of Brian Lima, World Rugby Hall of Famer. 5 Rugby World Cups to his name, 3 Sevens Rugby World Cups, and several appearances here at Hong Kong, where this team, of course, have previously won in 07 and 10. It's been a while. We're back. Cathay Pacific HSBC Hong Kong Sevens Cup quarterfinal action. So much more to come. This one up next, Fiji and South Africa. Fiji, such a tight team. They've owned this ground over the last 5 competitions, won the last 5 games, and they have a 34-game win streak that will be on the line in that South Africa game, Zach, and a daunting task for anyone to face these guys.
Yeah, Fiji has really kind of set the gold standard here in Hong Kong. Every time they come to this ground, they are the team to beat.
Well, great shot, and that displays the unity they have. But right now, it's a different South Sea Island outfit. Samoa, who's all squared up with Argentina.
Thank you.
It's getting bright here. A little bit of drizzle early on, and bouncing and driving is Luciano Gonzalez. Recognizes the pace arriving to his left, and he uses it. Great finish. And there's a late shot on Marcos Mineta. He's not happy, but Argentina are, and they've got their second try.
Just what the doctor ordered for Argentina. Win the restart. And Gonzalez, he is such a powerful man. Great fend, great bump off. Doesn't quite have the pace to finish, but knowing that he's got the money man in Moneta, who is a sure bet to finish. Just a little bit of extras there. Just trying to knock the ball. It just got a little too high. Boy, nothing malicious in there, but the referee just giving a little warning saying, hey, Not here, pal.
Originally, I thought it was a bit of a cheap shot, but I think he was genuinely trying to knock that ball out. World Rugby Player of the Year, 7th Player of the Year, Moneta wasn't happy. Quick whistle again, even though Argentina had possession they wanted. Not sure that Samoa retreated the 10 meters there.
No, back 10 meters.
Oh, there, good call from our referee. Spotted it too. Jordan Wade.
Scrum down.
Samoa just a little overzealous there, trying to put as much pressure on Argentina as they can. The referee saw the offsides. Now, Argentina will set the scrum.
Number 4.
They'll split their backs with the 1-1 formation, trying to understand which matchup they want to go at. What's the best space to attack? You can see Moneta here on the close side to us.
Well, the guns are out. You see those Olympic rings. It's Argentinian side, of course, sevens. Rugby's contribution to the quadrennial event. And Argentina gained a bronze in Tokyo. Huge moment for them in their rugby history. Advantage for a high tackle on Derefeld.
Yes.
Quick tap. Over the top. Again, it's Gonzalez to Moneta. This time, more contact on the shoulder, says our referee. Great communication from him. Penalty against Samoa.
You can't go in front of the mark.
It's a little bit scrappy over there, Zach, but in the end, it's still Argentina ball.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be scrappy from the first whistle. Argentina were probing that edge, a little loose with the ball on the ground. But Otsatsuk, with that long, powerful frame, just gets his hands on the ball, gets a word, the penalty. Argentina right where they want to be, inside Samoa's half.
Samoa looking to win another quarterfinal. How valuable to have the likes of Gaston Revol on the field, the 35-year-old, just to slow things down. And now he's going to back himself up the short side. It closed up for him, though, pretty quickly.
Second movement, on the ground.
Oh, and he's been penalized.
Number 8. No. Okay, thank you.
Nadaba wants to get this going. Less than 4 minutes to play here in the second half. First Cup quarterfinal. Keep the dreams alive of lifting the famous Hong Kong Sevens Cup. Oh, Argentina coming off the wing.
Release one!
Derefeld wraps him up. Argentinian player down behind play, as you can see there, so Samoa can recognize that. They're going to find some space and into it right away. Great recognition from Owen Niue. He's been quiet up to this point, but he's backed himself on the outside. Niue for Samoa.
The scrappiness of Samoa showing through once again. Their never say die attitude. They could be down by 7, 14 points, and they know how to work their way. Niue just backs himself. Understand that he's got the mismatch, he's got the pace, especially with an Argentinian man down in the backfield. They have the numbers advantage. Dots down for another 5.
So that conversion ties it back up again. One try each per half converted, and there's the desperate ankle tackle. It's significant. He almost had to get out of the way of the oncoming therapist who's going to deal with the injured Argentinian player, and that's why he had so much space.
Yeah, there's always lots of variables on the sevens pitch. Argentina will know that they haven't been quite successful here in quarterfinals.
Argentina got their hands on it. 2 minutes of play left. This is the calm. The team that won 5 medals last year, Argentina. They don't panic. They've beaten the very best. Big contact there. Satsuk spins out of one. Still going. Matea Satsuk. Oh, off the wing. Fair tackle. They're both down for the moment, but Argentinians are still attacking. The Again, Argentina is short a player just to the left of your screen there. That big tackle's left him out of play. Spinning away wisely is Tobias Wade. Some tired bodies out there and some potentially injured ones. The right arm's free. Zazu's there in support. Zazu decides to go left. Working the narrow channel. Through Verafel. 45 seconds to play. It's all square here in the Cup quarterfinal. We will have extra time. If we can't break the score line here. Up to the 22 now. Oh, isolated for the moment. And they've won the penalty, Samoa. Great discipline in defense.
Yeah, they just connected their line, waited for the opportunity for an isolated player.
Roybal does just enough in defense. Samoa, lots of players walking around this pitch at the moment. The ball's been in play almost the whole 14 minutes. It's been very impressive. Another Argentinian down, you'll see him there. The busiest man on the pitch is the Argentinian therapist. Samoa looking for a chip and chase. Oh, he's flopped. This is interesting. Ooh, that's a tough call. Owen Newey's gone down in a heap.
Yeah, a little bit of dramatics there from Newey. But Gaston Revolt kind of knew what was happening. And it was more of the shoulder check that the referee saw. Just obstructing him on his way through. Pretty much a harsh call, but the referee saw it his way.
The game won't end on a penalty, of course, so here we go. Samoa, with the scores locked, 14 apiece. Looking to book their place in the Hong Kong 7 semi-final. Argentina back to full strength, running repairs here. Alfasua backed himself. Now it's gone wide again to Newey. He's done it once. Doesn't do it again. This time Revolt gets his boot. And this could be trouble.
Oh no, exactly what Argentina didn't need to do there.
Quick tap from Samoa. They're going 7 against 6. Into the red numbers. Ball spilled. Is it gone forward? Yes, said a referee. So reprieve for Argentina. And look at the bodies. They're all got hands on knees. And they are exhausted, Zach.
I'm exhausted just watching it. What a second half of rugby. These two teams just scrapping it out, knowing how important each game is here in this Olympic qualification season.
So this one ends in regulation 14-all. Just to sum it up, we're going to have a coin toss. We're going to have extra time. And Argentina will be one short for the first minute and 45 of the extra time. Jordy Ray will toss the coin here, and the two managers will decide.
Yeah, for the viewers back home, the yellow card was given for the deliberate knockdown. You have to be in a position to truly catch it, and he just was not. He just slapped the ball down there for a yellow card offense.
Which way would you like? Okay, so Argentina kicking off, running toward the ball.
Well, you heard it from our referee. Argentina will kick off. One of the best kickoff teams. They are 34% at restart retention. So a 1 in 3 chance of possibly getting this back.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the length of Lazazu there and Otsatsuk. Those will be the two main kickoff targets. Gaston Revolt, with all of his experience, has got pinpoint accuracy, but you can never count out Manu Samoa. They crawl back their way into games.
And if you're new to Rugby Sevens, it is the equivalent of golden goal. First score gets it done. First score will win this match. It could be a kick. The kids don't seem to mind.
No, they're loving every second of this. Fantastic rugby here in Hong Kong. And like we saw, I think it was yesterday, Samoa went for a drop goal to win the game.
They did. So, Cup quarterfinal number 1 has not failed to please. Great action here. Somehow think that man may play a part. Luciano Gonzalez, Dream Team member, the HSBC Dream Team, will be up and voted on again here in Hong Kong. Get your votes in. The 7 best players at the end of the weekend.
Yeah, Pele Saladini taking over the kicking duties. Big job ahead of him.
Well, that is the naughty chair, so it is Verafeld who's in the bin. 6 Argentinians trying to win this one. Ball is not claimed by either side. Eventually, Samoa get their hands on it, but spill it. The kick and chase from Gonzalez into the corner. Does he get it down? Referee's going to have a look.
I think the reaction from Luciano Gonzalez tells everything. He got a little bit of a Lionel Messi moment. Oh, he just loses control. Would have been the game winner. Brutal.
Jordan, I have a decision.
Yes, ma'am.
The ball has been lost forward by White,
Yes.
so scrum on the 5 metres.
Yes, sir. No try.
Wow, no try, the call.
Scrum 5 metres.
No maintained contact with the ball. And credit Maliko, who worked his way back. He gave him the push in the back. You see him celebrating there. That's Maliko, who did just enough to get that right arm knocked.
Yeah, just affected that right elbow of Gonzalez. Yeah, you can see the frustration on his man's face. You know how much it meant. The Las Pumas.
How's your Spanish lip reading there, Zach?
Yeah, I don't think it's something I can say on air here, Reese.
Fine.
Okay, so it's still to play for here. First score wins. Samoa 7 on 6. Backed up on their own 5-yard line. Here they go. Short ball. Yeah, there's tons of space out there. Through the middle. Goes Scanlon.
Knock on by White.
It's knocked on. Advantage being played for Samoa. Good refereeing there because they want the ball in play. You don't want to restart.
Advantage is over.
Advantage over. So Samoa looking to exploit the extra space created by the sin bin. Again, Scanlon almost busted up the middle. They can't.
Go down. Go behind.
Penalty awarded. They want it left. Here they go. Through the fresh leg delay, Tufia. Still going. Still going. Almost spilled forward. Scanlon's going for it again. Stepping off the right foot, but scrambling defense from Argentina. They've got it. Well, all the Argentinian players within a 10-meter circle, they're absolutely exhausted. I think they're working a fairly short bench, and they've given it back.
Keep working.
Quick tap. Advantage. 2 Samoans lining up to score it. Under the post. Great response from Samoa. Absolute desperation. And the referee's given the try.
What a finish to an amazing quarterfinal. Bodies just strewn all over the field. Sione at the breakdown, got his paws all over the ball, ripped it, got the penalty. And the exhausted Argentinian defenders couldn't quite get to the edge. And Samoa nailing the coffin here in Cup quarterfinal number 1.
Well, that'll do it. The final score, 19 points to 14, Samoa over Argentina. Wow, Zach, that's what it's all about. The Cup quarterfinals. The players gave literally everything out there.
Yeah, you could see it there, just completely exhausted, just gave every ounce of themselves for their nation.
Well, coming up next, the action isn't going to get any easier. It's Fiji up against South Africa. Cup quarterfinal number 2. Here they come. They're ready to go. The other player's barely off the field. And the next quarterfinal is ready to play. Extra time means we've gone a little bit long. So, Fiji in the white jerseys. This is their home.
Yeah, the Kings of Hong Kong out here trying to get title number 6. But the Blitzbach have been steadily building throughout the tournament. Not quite to the level that they want. But this is going to be one physical battle here.
Well, the calm after that last game, Ben Breakspear of Wales. Keep in mind, so much to do for these referees as well. These huge men from Fiji and the Blitzbach of South Africa are going at it. Cup quarterfinal number 2. I think you'd have to say Fiji are the favorites. They're undefeated in 34 matches here in Hong Kong.
That man Teba has been on fire. And the general in the middle of the field, Selvin Davids, going to pull the strings for the Blitzbach.
And perhaps surprisingly, the men in green have never won here in Hong Kong. They've dominated so many locations on the HSBC World Series. But they're going to get us underway, kicking to Fiji in their traditional white jerseys. Great handling, but also good defense there from Sheikh Soizwapi. At the breakdown, Blitzbach not supporting their own way. Advantage being played as South Africa weren't back 10. And they're going to come back and be given it. They need to get back to the mark.
Yeah, back-to-back pens by South Africa. They really want to put pressure on this Fijian team, but it's going to take the discipline to shut them down.
And there you see it. Never before has the South African team put one over on Fiji in Hong Kong.
Take the end of the line, JC, okay?
Well, this Fijian side were impressive. 3 wins yesterday. Japan, Spain, and USA, the victims. Topping their pool. Bit of movement at the front. And now going back. Not the most convincing. Talitholo does bring it down in the end. Trying to get his right arm free. We talked about it. The Fijians don't particularly like to ruck.
MP Visser. Fantastic work at the breakdown there. Just got his hands on the ball before the Fijian support players could get there. Brilliant work. It's something that the Blitzbach work on very, very hard. Back in Stellenbosch is being clinical at the breakdown.
Ronald Brown 6 us down the sideline. Davids will need a big one here. And that breakdown area is so important. I know you've talked about it before, but putting the Fijians on the deck, not allowing them to get this free-flowing game.
Absolutely, they want to play free-flowing rugby, but you put them on the floor, they tend to get isolated. It's going to be a game plan for South Africa in this game.
Set piece brilliantly executed, and the flat ball, oh, it's beyond flat. It's forward. Ooh, Ronald Brown maybe thought it was good.
Forward pass.
Oh, he was wide open. Just the timing of it, it's so crucial on those set-piece moves, trying to penetrate those interior defenses.
I think that's recognition. The hole was there. They've done their work on the tapes and saw that weakness in the Fijian line-out defense, but they couldn't capitalize. But now they're going to have to be on defense. Floated pass, doesn't go to hand. Another knock on. The Blitzbach have got their hands on it. They're happy with this. They really want to play with pace, I think. Hazen. One of the physical members of this team. He can handle the Fijian presence. Van Veek produces that. A bit of a looping pass midfield. Duwalt Human goes wide, all the way to the sideline. Now a full complement of South Africans. They're not afraid to use the kicking game, Zach. Something that South Africa has used to success in the past. Now they're looking to go on the edge. Pretorius is brought down. And he's just knocked on, but what an effort from the big Jeremiah Matana making that tackle.
Yeah, top drawer, cover defense from Matana there. JC Pretorius, the Iron Man, usually so good around the edge. Just trying to keep the ball in play. Great angle there, just around the waist, not giving this powerful South African man any more room around that edge. Great cover defense from Matana there.
Crouch!
The first knock-on is going to be against South Africa, so Fiji with possession. Of course, no Jerry Tuai, who would normally be controlling the affairs. A big hit in midfield. Selwyn Davids. The Blitzbach not afraid to compete at the breakdown. In fact, not afraid to even give away penalties just to slow things up a bit. There's the kick and chase. A bit of contact after the kick. Obstruction is the call.
Yeah, just an ill time there from the South Africans. There's a chip through and they just got their timing wrong. Referee calls obstruction. You can't impede the player trying to kick through. Like what we're trying to see from the South Africans, they're trying to take the time and space away from these Fijians that they love so much.
Mbukayaro. Taps quick. Again, the kick. The message has come on from Bengalings. Don't be afraid to put it in behind the split spot defense. And the tackle player was not released by the Fijian.
Go back to his feet, you've tackled and then you must release.
Yeah, you've got to show a clear window of release to the referee. Referee Blake Spear all over that one. And it's interesting, Fiji taking a playbook out of South Africa. 2 tactical kicks already in this game. I wonder if Bengalings have seen something in the film scout that said, hey, there's an opportunity for us to put South Africa under pressure there.
You get to his feet, you've tackled him, so you must release.
So South Africa, much better performance for them. They were undone by Great Britain yesterday. It's an impressive victory over Uruguay. Side that has really been looking for its form for a while now, even hosting the Rugby World Cup of Sevens in Cape Town. Wonderful event, great host they were, but a little bit too good on the field. They didn't compete for the medals there. So dominant in the early part of 2022 and the abbreviated 21 season, but things have changed a bit. That ball's loose. Little grubber ahead, a second grubber ahead. Big man looking for the bounce. He's using the full width. Oh, he picks it up with a glorious dive and a salute to the heavens.
Sloppy play there from South Africa. His prize reward for Fiji. 3 tactical kick throughs by Fiji paying off. Sheikh Soizwapi, the captain, who's usually so under control there, just throws a loose offload. And just a tap through and an easy score for Fiji. With those big paws, these Fijians have just an easy pickup and score in the corner. And you can see how much that means for these men scoring here in Hong Kong.
The Church of Sevens is open. And the practicing minister is the Fiji rugby team. Yoseba Talatholo there with his first try in Hong Kong.
Still time left on the clock here. South Africa want to get their hands on the ball, drive down the field, and try and tie this game up before the halftime whistle.
You see the red numbers on our scoreboard. The gong has sounded that the ball will be introduced because the try was scored within 30 seconds. A big volleyball spike after South Africa couldn't claim that kick. A cheeky little kick that went just 10. Rounding Mbukayaro. Relentless stuff from Fiji. Talatholo getting those hands free. Always the hands are free and the ball's alive. So exhausting to defend against. And now a hole in the middle opens up. The ruck to try count is ridiculously low. They don't need to ruck because they keep offloading the ball. There he is, jumping through. Is Matana. Second try in the extra time of this first half will go to Fiji. And Jeremiah Matana.
It's already halftime.
Just going back to that cheeky little kickoff. The referee allows the ball to bounce once. Have it the attempt to go 10, which it does. And Fiji cleverly taps it back. And Matana just too big and strong there for Sheikh Soizwapi. I mean, it's just incredible watching these Fijians offload game. They just have an incredible awareness of where each other are and the skill to boot to be able to execute on that high level. Unbelievable play by Fiji here in the first half.
Second try for the 24-year-old Matana. Second try for Fiji here in the Cup quarterfinal. They lead 12 points to 0 over South Africa.
Yeah, we gotta even take a breath here, Gareth.
Yeah.
It's been incredible. First 2 quarterfinals here. South Africa has done well putting pressure on the Fijians, put them on the floor early. But as we know, Fiji's just so incredibly fluid in their offload game. Something South Africa will want to do is just maintain possession, not throw away loose passes, which Fiji just thrive on. As you can see, 3 errors by South Africa. That's kind of the tail of the tape so far. They'll want to clean that up here in the second half.
Of course, a new coaching setup. Neil Powell moving on to another challenge in 15s rugby. Incredible contribution from him. It sticks Govo, helped by Phil Sneeman, will be in charge. Of course, Ashley Everett's still managing all the affairs. Great history of that program.
Yeah, lots of experience in that big blitz block coaching staff, as well as Fiji. Ben Gullings, the legend himself. It's just great to see all the ex-players coming back and coaches and giving back to that next generation. It's something that's just so good for this game of sevens.
Cup quarterfinal number 2 is on the way. Have it your way is what Fiji's saying. They're up 2 tries over South Africa. Still lots to come. Ireland and Australia. Ireland, the big surprise team here. And the French and your USA Eagles. Can I put you on the spot? Any predictions there?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough task. It's an inexperienced squad in the USA, but they've got the capacity to be able to go put the French to test.
Athuku gets us underway. We've already had Samoa book a place in the semifinals. These 2 teams hoping to be second. A little bit of afters there.
Yeah, just some friendly hellos from player to player. Not uncommon on the sevens pitch. This is a very competitive environment. Fiji really wanted to start off the second half with a bang with a tap back. Just unfortunate little knock on. But South Africa, they're so good at the set piece. Just a tap back there. And he just couldn't quite gather it there. Slippery ball here on early morning here in Hong Kong.
So there is some contact there, and obviously the player who's being lifted is protected, but because the defender got contact with the ball, that's a fair challenge, even though it looked a little awkward there. So South Africa put in on their own 22. They're down 2 scores. Another penalty against Fiji.
Yeah, the way it's refereed around the breakdown, the 9 on the defensive side can't go past the feed line, and therefore, if he jumps early, it's an offside penalty, which is a great relief for South Africa. They get to kick down, gain some territory, get some breathing room, reset themselves, make a plan, and go execute it.
There's the line out. Argentina. Sorry, South Africa. Clinical stuff. There's the loop around from the line-out target. Great work from him off the ball. Ozuapi's brought down, and they come back again. Constant work from JC Pretorius. That's when South Africa's at their best, when they're all working for each other. The crowd trying to spur on the blitzbach here. Again, quite deep to Ryan Stays in. Knock-on advantage. That'll go away pretty quickly. And that's why there's a little bit of space on the outside. The flat ball is unloaded to Van Vick. Again, another looping pass, which allows Fiji to take that space away. The show and go. High tackle penalty advantage. Well, Stays is taking exception there, and I think he's got every right.
Yeah, high pressure, high competitive situation. Both teams know how important it is in this Olympic qualification relegation season.
Well, that's Ioane Temba down, and I really hope it's not play acting. I know there was a push there for Stays.
to join like that, okay?
The referee's having a little bit of a word.
And if you're slowing it down, I'll reward you. Okay. There's no need to come in like that, okay?
Yeah, good presence from Ben Breakspear, the Welshman, just laying down the law, saying, I've got the whistle, I'll look after it. Let's see what happens in the afters after the push.
Yeah, great little show and go there from Sullivan Davis, just a little high on the tackle.
Whistle goes here, and he wants the ball. Hard to believe that a man as tough as Ioane Temba is down, face in the dirt. Look at that. Oh, this is a little bit too much soccer for me. I'm not joking. This is not what we want to see on a sevens pitch. That's ridiculous. Good ball behind the back for the Blitzbuck, though. They have space. It's bobbled for the moment. A fancy feet. Sheikh Sarizwapi gets South Africa back in the match.
Dancing with the stars, Sheikh Sarizwapi. Just how South Africa wanted to come off of that tap pen move. Great shift to the pill, and what a left foot there. Big Fen, Sheikh Sarizwapi, captain of this Blitzbox side, driving to the line, getting down for the first 5 points for South Africa in this quarterfinal. Got to give big credit to Fiji. We all know how well they attack, but they've done really well in defense. But South Africa finally break the line and get their first score of this quarterfinal.
Conversion to come from the sideline. No good. So, all-time tries. Sarizwapi climbing out the list. South Africa 9 points adrift. Just over 3 minutes to play. They've done it in the past. Are they going to be the ones that upset the party here? Fiji's domination, 34 victories. Foot on the sideline. Turnover.
Fantastic cover defense by South Africa there.
Yeah, Van Veek got right across there, did really well.
Yeah, he's a quick guy, and especially against a big guy like Matana. He just got hold of the ball, got hold of the upper body, and just threw him out of bounds before that offload could come in.
Well, there you see it. Everything's on the line. The winner plays Samoa, who have booked their place with that victory over Argentina. The extra time victory in quarterfinal 1. This is quarterfinal 2, and 2 more to come here on day 3. The Cathay Pacific HSBC Hong Kong Sevens, they go wide. They know they need 2 scores. They're going to take some chances here, the Blitzbacher. Oh, after the tackle, he crawls forward.
Yeah, after a completed tackle, you can't try and crawl on the ground to gain extra meters to separate yourself from a trying, poaching defender from Fiji. Sheikh Sarizwapi just got it wrong there. He's usually so clinical in that area as a ball carrier. Fiji have the ball now with 2 minutes to play. They can really control the tempo of this game and try and close it out on their terms.
Well, I'm correcting myself. It's not a 2-score advantage. The conversion was good. Wasn't credited in the stadium, so it's only 5 points, the advantage.
He's caught it above his head, and we've got a
straight.
contest. Not straight.
Yeah, referee Blakespear there saying
Scrum.
the throw-in from the line out just went a little bit askew. South Africa will call for the scrum. What kind of set-piece move will they conjure up here? Will it be a double wrap, trying to manipulate, or will they have a change of direction, trying to go back down that short side? They know how important it is possession here. It's a 1-score game.
15, okay? So come across.
All right, all to play for. Just to confirm, 5 points the difference. South Africa in possession. A minute and 15 to go, and they need a try. Off they go with the flow. Like they might go out wide. Fresh off the bench is Undlovu. In space. Running hard is Van Veek. He keeps the ball alive. Oh, great hands from Oosthuizen. But he's holding on at the breakdown. I'm not sure there was a tackle there.
Incredible offload from Van Veek there to keep it inside. An even better pickup from Oosthuizen. But the flying Fijians covering tackle and poach to get their hands on the ball before a supporting South African player. And they win the pen. 41 seconds to go here.
Time off with fresh legs on the field to Willagi Patterson on. Fiji managing the clock, 41 seconds to play.
Time on.
Let's have a look here at the turnover.
Yeah, Van Veek trying to use his pace around this outside, those inside offload, and just the pop-up and scoop by Oosthuizen.
Well, I'm not sure he's a tackle player at that point. He's got the right to place that ball back. There it is, stolen ball. 17 seconds to play. South Africa needs a score. Down by 5 inside the Fijian 22. Quarterfinal 2 yet to be decided. 5 seconds on the clock. Penalty against South Africa.
South Africa is not happy with that call. They felt they were impeded going into that breakdown. Referee Blake Spear saw it the other way. Interesting call there at the end of the game.
It'll end Fiji 12, South Africa 7, the second Cup quarterfinal here in Hong Kong.
No, it's okay. I understand this frustration.
Wow, again, tired bodies. Fiji keep that win streak alive. It's up to 35 matches without a loss here in Hong Kong. But that was one of the closest yet.
Two incredible quarterfinals to start us off here on day 3. Just an amazing display of sevens rugby. We've got power, we've got pace, we've got collisions. It's all happening here in Hong Kong. Fiji coming out victors here in Cup quarterfinal number 2, and they've always got support here in Hong Kong.
Well, the Fijian Pans have got their reward for coming out early here on day 3. Great scenes. It will be Fiji Samoa in the first Cup quarterfinal. Let's figure out who's going to complete the next semi-final. Hand it over to Rupert Cox.
Thanks, Gareth. Coming up, Cup quarterfinal number 3, Ireland against Australia. The defending series champions against the 5th seeds from last season, and here they come onto Hong Kong Stadium. Nick Malouf leads out Australia. Harry McNulty at the head of the emerald green line of Ireland. They last met in Singapore back in 2022. Bronze medal final earlier this year. Australia won that by just a couple of points, and here's their starting lineup. Malouf, the captain. Deirdre Groach, 3 tries for the tournament. Josh Turner, he's got a couple as well. And look for Maurice Longbottom in the 11 shirt to really pull the strings in midfield for the Aussie Sevens. 2 wins and a loss for them. Ireland, a perfect record. 3 straight wins for these men. And their starting lineup includes Jordan Conroy, who has 3 tries. And your referee for this one, Jeremy Rosier, and alongside me, Rob Vickerman. Seen a couple of cracking quarterfinals already. These are 2 teams operating at a very high level at the moment.
Yeah, both quarters go right to the wire. This one, I think, is going to be up there as well, and hotly contested. And just think about this Irish team. The last time they played here was for qualification as a core team on the HSBC 7 Series. Now they're coming into this rightly battling against the current champions Australia. This is going to be a cracker, Roops.
Ireland, Australia for a place in the semi-finals. Henry Hutchison lifted high into the Hong Kong sky by Nathan Lawson. Here is Maurice Longbottom and James Turner in the 14 shirt to Deirdre Groach. Turner was very influential in the big win over New Zealand last night to knock out the All Black Sevens. Hutchison on the cut. The 2 leaders of this team in tandem, Nick Malouf and Hutchison there. Penalty Australia. Lawson goes quick. Longbottom. Stunning solo try from him last night. Here's James Jimmy the Jet Turner. Not much space to show his speed there. Lawson has it. Josh Turner to Malouf. Looks on the pace. There's Hutchison looming. Henry Hutchison, but good tackle from Hugo Lennox on the far side for Ireland. James Turner again. Longbottom. Little hitch kick, and on the cut is Roach. Deirdre Groach, top point scorer on the series last time out. They've got another penalty, Australia. Loads of possession for the defending series champions here. Just the way they would have wanted to start this game. Controlling proceedings. Beautiful ball over the top from Josh Turner to Nick Malouf. Turner puts it on a silver platter for his captain to score.
Well, we'll just digest that pass for a little bit. That's 90 seconds of possession. Check out how it ends. He falls away with it off the left hand. That's a Quay Cooper pass, isn't it? Absolute magic. Inch perfection. And Malouf runs it in, but he's going to look across to be proud of his playmaker.
Well, you think about how you might start a quarter-final. Australia have pretty much been perfect right from kickoff. Bench enjoyed it too. Conversion doesn't make it, remains 5-0 Australia over Ireland.
Very good tactics from Australia. And there we can see, haven't been to Hong Kong semi-final since 2017. Slightly different starting team. They've gone with Maurice Longbottom to start. Doesn't often do that. Roach played a little bit wider, but looking equally as adept wherever they are on the pitch.
And Josh Turner, not the tallest man in the world by any means, has won the ball for Australia, but then he just comes in and puts his hands on the floor past the breakdown, and that's an automatic penalty.
It is, yeah, and it's an area that Ireland are really strong at. They target this area. Fantastic over the ball, right across the deck. And first appearance in a quarter-final for Ireland in Hong Kong. And just to talk about the emotion they've experienced on this pitch, possibly unmatched, specifically that man, but we won't dwell on it. I feel like it's a monkey around his neck.
Outside the 5.
He's felt it all here in Hong Kong as Roach, of course, qualified as a coronation here in 2019, and now the 5th-ranked team in the world. Comerford, one of the players that's taken on the Terry Kennedy mantle, of course, the great 50-plus try scorer from last season, has taken a year off. And the likes of Niall Comerford, Ned Kelly are filling those shoes. Jordan Conroy over on this near side. Hasn't had a chance yet. That's gone forward in contact from Hugo Lennox. And here come the Aussie Sevens again. Another ball over the top from Turner. But that one has been ruled forward.
Oh, and he's got his hands up appealing. You understand why. He stays in front of the ball, whips the ball out the right. And this is one of rugby's complexities. I'll swerve the physics. The line's always going to look bad. Most passes in rugby go forward. And that is 3 meters forward in theory. But because he stays in front of it, it looks contentious.
On me.
Jeremy Rosier backing himself with the call there.
Please.
There's consistency from the officials, and
Crouch.
that one ruled forward. Ireland can set the scrum.
Fine.
Don't have much possession in this game so far yet, Ireland. Ball's loose out the back of the scrum, and Lennox is in a bit of strife, but they've done well to get back and maintain possession. Here's McNulty. He's been influential all tournament. And Sullivan up towards the halfway line. Comerford again. Roach thinks about swinging it left to Lennox, but decides to change direction. In danger of getting isolated here. Lawson's going in. He's been cleared out by Harry McNulty like a bulldozer at the breakdown. And now Niall Comerford has a chance to run. Really good tackle, though, from Maurice Longbottom. Malouf's got to be careful, putting the foot out like that on defence. Penalty coming, yes, for Ireland. They've got a free hit here. Roach. Long ball over the top to Lennox. Lennox has got Conroy to his left. Jordan Conroy! The arch finisher for Ireland. That's the try, but it could get worse for Australia.
I think Joe Rose is absolutely right to ask this question.
You put the leg like this there. To me, you put the leg like this, you make contact with the green player there. Yellow card.
Yeah, yellow card for the trip, and actually fair play to Jamie Rose. He has not gone for any TMO officiating from this. He believes this here was a trip. It clearly is, deliberately. Nick Malouf putting the foot out. I mean, that is kamikaze stuff.
Very unusual to see Nick Malouf do something like that. The Australian captain, such a composed and diligent individual out there most of the time, but perhaps just lucky to get away with the yellow. Down to 6 Australia. Conversion here from Roach will be the go-ahead score for Ireland. He's hit it well as Roach converts Conroy's try, and the Irish are smiling.
Oh, too right. Mention how close the quarterfinals have been preceding this. We reckon this is down to the wire. Every single kick counts, and Mark Roach has just nailed that one. Maloof, as we say, uncharacteristic. Very surprised to see an action like that from such a character. The leader, the talisman, and Roach again impacted now, this time with his restart high.
He's gone long and high. Difficult one for Lawson, tracking back. Under a huge amount of pressure on their own 5-metre line straight off the bat here.
Stop!
James Turner decides to kick, and yeah, why not from there? Just get out of jail.
Yeah, clever tactic. You'll see the clock still ticking down. Maloof is going to be losing seconds on the sideline. That's important. But Ireland do love a line-out. They've lost Kennedy. We'll keep saying that. It's a massive part of what's been a successful transition of their programme. But they've still got Conroy. He's loitering out wide with intent.
Advantage taken
Here
in
they
the
go.
air.
Lennox.
No advantage taken in the air.
Australia get done for offside, and Lennox is off again, and he insides the ball to Jack Kelly. He's come off the bench for Ireland and scored straight away.
Massive fan of Jack Kelly. The threat being this side with Conroy was exploited on the other. Lennox is stepping up in this tournament hugely for Ireland. One of these glue players you don't always recognise. He's like the blind side in the 15s game, if you like. He does the hard work, does the link play, and now stepping up in the shadows of Kennedy.
Roach again with another two. What a comeback from Ireland in this first half. Australia with the yellow card. All change at half-time. Ireland 14, Australia 5.
Same thing here, had us do it before, at the end of the warm-up there. Yeah, ready? Ready, press. I'm in the ball. Ready, and in. Hold. Now. Ready, and in. Hold.
Nice to see the players go through these routines at half-time. So taxing, deep into a tournament now, playing their fourth game in 2 and a bit days. James Topping there, the head coach. And Mark Roach, the experienced head, with plenty to say. Young Coyotes there, one of the debutants for Australia for this tournament. Still got some time without Nick Maloof. He got himself sinding in that first half, so 5-0, they were looking really good. All of a sudden, just all changed so quickly.
Come on!
Ireland will quickly become one of the preeminent teams in rugby sevens. Their fast track to success has been quite remarkable, and they're up here in the quarterfinal. Coming up next, USA and France in quarterfinal number 4. They often have very, very tight games, those two. But right here, right now, Australia under pressure, the top-ranked team here in Hong Kong, defending series champions. They're playing with 6 still, with their captain in the sin bin. Need to find something, find it quick. Roach changes direction to the far side. Well taken by Lennox in the air, lifted high by Jordan Conroy. Try scorer Kelly. McNulty. Tom Roach is out there, brother of Mark, there in the 44 shirt. Jack Kelly, brother of Ed Kelly, who got the winner against Australia yesterday. Argentina, in fact, they beat the pool play in the last play. They got a penalty here as well, Ireland. The time
Let's go, 9-9-9. We use now.
should be almost up on the yellow card. Malouf's waiting to come on the near side
Let's
touchline.
go now.
Should be on now, yeah.
He's had to sit down again.
Oh, he won't be happy about that.
Kelly. Big dummy, and then just thunders over the 10-metre line. McNulty a scrum half. Lennox has been excellent for Ireland at this tournament. Here's Jordan Conroy. 5 tries for the event so far. Good hands from Harry McNulty. Mark Roach to his brother. Gets through one tackle, does Tom. It was Longbottom. And now Ireland have an opportunity with the overlap, playing with the power play still. 7 on 6. Lennox, he's got Conroy with him. Lennox can't get the ball away. Great defence from Australia.
Back.
Opportunity might come here though. Mark Roach, they've got numbers. Long ball over the top. Jack Kelly in the corner. Jumping Jack Kelly with a double for Ireland.
Well, Nick Malouf, very costly sin binning for Australia. The power play, as we know it, has been utilised by the Irish. Not just about numbers, it's about execution. Mark Roach is having a worldie. Whipping the ball, kicking the ball, doing it all.
Time off.
Well, it's cost them 3 tries.
Guys, please, just, yeah.
Yellow card.
Sure, thank you. Green,
2 of them
you ready?
converted.
Time on.
You won't stop Jack Kelly from there, from Dublin University. That's a mismatch.
Oh, no worse place to be. It's like when your team are getting fitness punishments and you're on the sideline watching. Horrible feeling.
A reprieve that the conversion doesn't make it, but look at the power play. James Topping on the sideline. The head coach of Ireland will be pretty pleased at 19-5 up. Henry Patterson.
On the arm, play on.
Here is Nick Malouf, out of the sin bin, wanting to make amends for his team. Longbottom. Cerner. Roach. Little hitch kick from Roach. Henry Patterson can make things happen. We've seen it so many times since he burst onto the scene last season. Josh Turner. Henry Hutchison. Malouf with him. Another pass, gets it back from Turner. Nicely done. Good hands, Australia. Roach, they've created some space over on the far side. James Turner, he's got Henry Patterson. He needed to pass that. Been drawn in the mound, and Jack Kelly took the tackle, and now Kelly comes away with it. Roach. McNulty. Ed Kelly.
On the ball.
Roach. 2 sets of brothers out there for Ireland. Here is Tom Roach. Drifts across field. Eating up minutes here, seconds, under 3 minutes to go, and they've got to turn over Australia. God, they needed that, didn't they?
Well, they did. They also needed that ball to go on the left about 60 seconds ago. Very few opportunities in this game, it seems. Ireland defending well. Australia need that next hit.
Here is the man who had that try assist opportunity. Turner into contact. Roach has it now. Josh Turner. Malouf on the cut. Roach. Conroy with the tackle. They get the ball away to Longbottom. Patterson now can get up ahead of steam. He's got James Turner with him. Turner's got lots of pace, but well marshalled so far. Inside ball. Did that come off an Irish hand? Might that be a yellow card?
But he said it was part of the tackle.
Agree on that, Frank?
But that in itself is confusing, because we often see this situation be yellows.
Stop.
It's the risk and reward.
Change for Ireland. Billy Dardis is coming on.
So have another look at this. Big moment. If that's a slap down the left hand from Cribbin that's been
11.
given as the offence, then that is a yellow card.
11 green with it. Is you?
Lucky,
I changed my
Ireland.
mind for here.
Fortunate.
Between the pass, is deliberate, is yellow
Hang
card.
on. Changed his mind.
There we go. Redemption. I mean, it's a big call. These referees under massive pressure, and you got to commend the referees in this situation to swallow that and say, yeah, okay, on reflection, might have got that wrong.
I think it's the right call. At the end of the day, that's what you want.
Yeah.
19-5. Australia with a chance now. 7 on 6 with the power play. 2 minutes to go in this quarter-final. Coyotes to James Turner. Turner on Conroy. He gets away. Jimmy the Jet's got another one, and Australia are back in it.
Well, he looks absolutely exhausted. And on the left-hand side where he perhaps created that chance, it's now on the right. Give that man some oxygen. He's in pain.
Time off.
nice ball. Oates has slipped into this team relatively seamlessly. Nice pass and execution. For James Turner getting it over. Conversion crucial.
And he makes it. What a kick. How important is that? Turner's earned a break. 19-12, it's a one-score game.
Enough for a lie down, I think. What an effort from Turner.
Malouf on the chase, he wins it for Australia. Nick Malouf will run it in for the Aussie Sevens. Got himself yellow carded in the first half. Redemption for the Aussie captain. What an unbelievable take off the restart.
Incredible effort. That is how you impact. He'd been sat waiting for 3.5 minutes, it felt, on the sideline. Missed his chance to come back on. 3 players on the inside screaming for him to get as near the post as possible. Hutchinson's pointing. Can't risk the pass, obviously, but the kick is massive.
Here's the conversion, all important from Longbottom. He's nailed it again. We are level in the Cup quarter-final. Malouf's on the chase again. McNulty takes this one down for Ireland. We've got 24 seconds to go. Something's got to give if it's level. After regulation, we go to golden point. Here's Ed Kelly. Tom Roach to Jordan Conroy. Can he break it open? Jordan Conroy. Patterson with the tackle. Had to be made. Look at little Morris Longbottom going in for the turnover. We play on, there's the gong for full time. This is the final play. Ed Kelly, McNulty on Malouf. That's a fair fight. Ed Kelly now got a match winner. Yesterday it's been stripped away by Henry Hutchison. And here come Australia again, looking to ice this one right on the final play. Kai Oates over the top to Morris Longbottom, the little hitch kick. Mosner, inside ball, offload, Longbottom. Australia have come back from oblivion to win this quarter-final. They were gone, dead, buried, and they have found a way to win it.
Just a brilliant scene here in Hong Kong. This ground has seen so many moments. This is the 3rd consecutive quarter-final going to the wire, and Australia, the champion side, the guys wearing gold with the medals to match, step up against a committed Irish team who did very little wrong. Look at these moments.
Don't count out the series champions, folks. They've got mettle, they've got game, and they know how to win. Australia 26, Ireland 19. Well, Nick Malouf, he's the story of the game. That man of vision right there cost his team 14 points while he was in the sin bin, came back with a brilliant play to get them back in it.
So it felt like he was on the sideline for an age because he missed his opportunity to get back on before the penalty. Then he had to watch Ireland score again. And that is how you lead. His next action, leaping high, soaring, scoring. Wow.
James Turner, he got a try too. That was really important. Well, here's the cup draw. As it looks right now, it'll be Samoa, Fiji in semi-final number 1, and Australia, the defending series champions, will have a chance for a medal once again. They'll play either France or the USA, who play next. Well, Australia may feel that they got away with one there, but take nothing away from them. It took a huge amount of resolve to find a way back. This is the other side of the story. Nice to see Jordan Conroy waving to the fans, but they must be hugely disappointed, Rob Wickerman.
Oh, absolutely. I'd say they did very little wrong. It was just Australia coming back from nowhere to get that victory. Malouf straight off the restart. When it goes bang, bang, it can happen quickly. The motivations aren't lacking. The talent's there. This Ireland team are going to be there or thereabouts all year.
Yeah, they'll play for 5th place. The men in gold will have a chance for gold here in Hong Kong. Australia lost the cup final here way back in 1994. They've never won in the professional era here in Hong Kong since the series started. They won 5 titles in the late 70s, 80s. The likes of Campo, Horan, Gregan, and Jason Little, but not for a long, long time have they been given an opportunity to play for gold on the Sevens World Series. Fans enjoyed that one. They've seen some great rugby sevens today and over this whole weekend.
Some of those Aussies really stepping up. Mentioned about the change-up in selection. It worked. They had enough power to see them through. And can this final quarter-final match what these previous 3 have been?
Well, the man at the moment, the man that scored the winner and kicked some really crucial conversions in this game is ready to talk to us now. Maurice Longbottom downstairs.
Maurice, an unbelievable last couple of minutes. Talk us through the mindset and mental clarity you needed to win that game.
Oh, no, that's what we trained for. So we put ourselves in a hole back home for. And for those moments exactly there, when you're down 2 tries, and you've just got to, dig deep for the blokes next to you and go hard, and that's what we did.
Well, you don't often get a lot of cheers at this crowd, but they erupted here. A message for your family and friends watching.
Oh, thank you everyone back home for the support. I love you all. Everyone here in Hong Kong Stadium. It's amazing. It's good to be back. Mum, Jazz, I love you all.
All the best for next one, buddy.
Cheers, thanks guys.
Oh, Maurice Longbottom. That's great. What a finish from him. What a performance from Australia. They are through to the semi-finals. One more quarter-final to bring you. Quarter-final number 4. And it's 2 teams who have played some cracking contests in recent times. It'll be France, the 7th seeds, up against USA, the 6th seeds. Here they come. Through the smoke, up the ramp, out onto Hong Kong Stadium. We've seen some wonderful quarterfinals already. What have France and the USA got? The USA, just the one defeat at this tournament. France with the perfect record. Perry Baker, captain here for them in Hong Kong. He's almost got more caps on the 7 series himself than the entire squad combined. And France, how good have they been? 3 from 3. Beat South Africa to win the pool yesterday. And they're very much an informed team, Rob Vickerman.
Oh, they certainly are. Referee Ruben Keane will be on the whistle for this one, but the French in their 7s variant are matching their style they possess in the 15s. What a golden era we are entering into French rugby. On the horizon, they have both a Rugby World Cup and an Olympic Games. That is enough to get excited about alone. And this USA team are going to have to be on it. But no pressure, fellas. Try and match those last 3 quarters, please.
It's a young USA team. So many big names missing, but they've got a chance of a semi-final. But here they go. Cody Melfi gets us underway. USA in white, left to right. France in their traditional blue shirts. Stefan Perez, vastly experienced player in his 59th event for France. There's Grand Didier. He's got 7 tries for the tournament. Through the hands of Jonathan Logel. There's Grand Didier. Perez. Nice offload back to Perez. Chases on though. He runs out of real estate and he's bundled over the sideline by David Still, who is not small.
David Still has just hunted him down there. Perez isn't slow. We see him running plenty. Lovely offload, gets that ball free. Pasquet, and then not just content with the tackle. Perhaps arm over the shoulder, but either way, it's a dismissive tackle.
High tackle has been called.
Well, it was over the shoulder, and again, referees realising that, deciding slightly late.
There you go, only the second quarter-final between These two teams can't get the hands free. Logel's there for France to secure the ball. Here's Perez over the top to Pasquet. Perry Baker went with a double-handed intercept attempt. Grondidier, 7 tries for the tournament. He's over the sideline. They've got them for offside.
But again, that would be a yellow card.
Genuine attempt, though.
It doesn't matter. We see genuine attempts all the time.
I mean,
Okay, 5, please.
interceptions are a great part of the game. We want to see them.
I agree, but if you don't get it, it's not an interception.
France, 10 metres out, looking for their opening score. Marius Domont.
Can't play,
Got another penalty.
Keep going.
Perez goes quickly. Perez reaches out and scores. France strike first in the quarter-final against the USA.
Oh, dusting down the drama here on the sideline. 2 minutes of action. We've had a couple of penalties. But look at this emotion from the crowd. What's it going to be like at minute 13?
That's the French school. They always turn up here.
Perez seems to be youthful exuberance from a man who's been there and done it. Been around this sevens team for a long time. Still 28, plenty of life left in the tank.
Domont with the extra 2 for France.
Pivotal in how he plays the game. Kicks, play makes, passes. Le Petit General.
Logel, brilliant in the air, down to Mignot. Stills there trying to win it. Here's Pasquet. France have possession. Pasquet steps through one, offloads to Mignot. He's heading towards the sideline. Really good tackle, but he gets the pass away to Logel. He can't get the hands free. Last-ditch defence from the USA. One more pass. Grondidier. There's number 8. This guy just cannot stop scoring tries in Hong Kong.
He's loving it. Post-match talking about the confidence that they possess in this team. The French school, they're going to applaud that all day. And whilst their French 15s have hit a record-breaking streak, their 7s could be in line for a bit of history as well. They're looking accomplished. Out here in the mother city of 7s, Perez at the breakdown, the link play, lovely distribution, the whip pass out wide. Dumont has really added to this team.
Runs around as well to make the conversion a little easier. There's Aaron Grondidier. And there's the end result. Another 2 points. France with 2 maximum scores, 14-0. That's a good race, isn't it? Maliko and Grondidier for top try scorer of the tournament. Doesn't go to 10. Perry Baker says, I'll just play. And look at him go. Perry Baker! The speed stick. Gets the USA back in it. Oh, yeah. Take a bow, Perry.
Oh, that's quality. Can someone far more talented than I please get some sort of F1 sound effects on this, because he was revving the engine. The ball was bouncing. The French opted not to play it. Injection of the turbo, and there he goes. Perry Baker, speed stick himself, number 11, his legs matching his number. Gets in front of the south stand and takes a bow.
Perry Baker, his 3rd try of the tournament, his 231st all time. Not sure he'll ever catch Dan Norton, but he's on Tim Mickelson's tails. 1:40 to go. 1-score game now with the successful conversion. Pass just drifts in front of Logel. Domont back to Jonathan Logel, most experienced French rugby 7s player of all time.
Advantage.
Brilliant couple of hours of rugby 7s. We've seen cup quarterfinals in Hong Kong. Doesn't get much better. Logel. Grondidier. Former England 7s squad player, let go. Now playing with his other country of heritage, France. And not doing too badly either. Here are France looking to extend their lead just before the break.
It's gone backwards. Play on.
We're inside the final minute. Pasquet. Varian Pasquet. Pops it up off the floor to Grandidier. Grandidier steps, offloads. Domon. Marius Domon. The offloading game of France is to die for at times.
We get a very frustrated Mike White on the sideline, slapping billboards, but he has to admire this French team who are stepping up, really are playing in this performance, and it's this guy that's curating most of it. Aaron Grandidier, with so much swag in how he's playing, gets a little slap in the face, does Dumont for his troubles. Melfi, perhaps fortunate not to get a little bit of a rap knuckle for that one. There's a couple of injuries in the background as the game goes on.
Come on, please.
Oh yeah. Le Bleu. Extra 2 for 19-7, 21-7 make it. Injured player in background, I think that's Mignot on the floor. But those 5 passes and the 1 offload for the try. They are Fiji in disguise, aren't they?
They're looking really good. That was slightly unfortunate, actually. Mignot got taken out by a trailing defender. I think it was Still that took him out. It's a bit of a collision. Both players seem to be walking all right. Not particularly too effectively.
David Still's left the field, clutching a hamstring. Looks like Mignot is going to go as well for France. With a limp like that. And he's been replaced by Loretra.
When you start kicking, I'll come on, okay?
A bit of drizzle comes in. This will change the grip of the ball, change the general passing styles of these two teams. The dewy ball combined with the humidity, but won't dampen the fans much though.
Yeah, they've loved it. South Stand not quite as full as it was yesterday. It was absolutely pumping from about 8 o'clock in the morning all day. Slightly more quiet atmosphere on the Sunday, but France have got themselves with Gong just gone for full time in front of the kicker. So a chance for the USA here just before the break to close the gap. They'll set a scrum.
5. 55, number 55.
Good tactic, midfield scrum.
Okay.
You've got Perry Baker on the near side, that's Dale on the other. Both accomplished finishers. It's the choice
Crouch!
of Melfi in behind, the man right behind the scrum to decide which way he goes.
Look at him.
Naturally, Perez as the defender from this set piece can step up and try and cover the space. So
Fine!
could well be this near side with Perry
Set.
Baker looking to exploit potentially with a kick as well.
Advantage.
Melfi just hacks it forward, Cody
Take it
Melfi.
over.
The pass was loose. Varian Pasquet, yeah, he'll boot it into the east stand on the other side. And that will take us to half-time. Captivating opening 7 minutes.
I thought there was an opportunity
And
coming.
some extra time as well in that first half. France lead the USA 21-7 in the quarterfinal.
Yeah. Set.
Well, massive numbers to look at here. What a contrast. 1 carry from the USA, just no possession at all. The French have been looking accomplished. 4 line breaks in the ranks as well. 3 tries that have come from it. Missed tackles, not been that common from the USA. It's just the ability of the French to keep hold of that ball, get in behind, and as we say, seeing a bit of French jouet.
Yeah, they love to play this team. It's in their DNA to keep the ball alive. They do it so well. And they've been entertaining the fans here all weekend long. Looks like they're not done yet.
Together!
Yeah, we've got some. Take it.
So I thought, so there was offside, and I thought there was an opportunity coming with your guys chasing.
Hong Kong Stadium, Cup quarter-final number 4. France leading the USA 21-7 at half-time. Perry Baker with a brilliant solo try in the first half to get the USA back in it. France responded again, so we got a 2-score game. The winner will go through to play Australia in the semi-final. Stefan Perez kicks to Gavin Demore.
Knock on by Blue.
Cummings is out there off the bench as well. Malachi Esdale also. There is Esdale. Demore sets up the breakdown. Marcus Tupuola is off the bench as well. Melfi just trying to get his hands clear. Does so really nicely to Demore. Tupuola again to Cummings. Tupuola, long pass to Esdale. Ben Brazel. Oh, brilliantly taken on a rainy day from Perry Baker. Tupuola. Melfi to Cummings, Demore on Grandidier, loses the ball. Pasquet has it for France. Look out. Dangerous team in transition. Louetre. Penalty France.
You're not supporting your body weight.
And that's the effect of the weather. You can see any type of collision or when the ball hits the floor.
One hand off.
Really hard to keep hold of the pill.
Body weight.
The French are going to take their time with this. This is going to be pedestrian.
Yeah. They've got
Look out there now.
15 seconds to attack the ball. Now they do so. Change of direction from Ribadge, the man from Toulon, to Marius Dumont. Try scorer in the first half. Counter-ruck from the USA. Really well done from Brazel and Baker. Cummings. Esdale. French player is out cold on the far side. Ball's flicks up off the floor to Melfi. Can they take advantage? 7-on-6 here effectively. Inside to Perry Baker. Perry Baker's away. Logel can't stop him. Perry Baker has 2. And the USA close the gap once again. Captain's knock in the quarter-final so far from Perry Baker.
And Mike Friday be pleased from this effort. Baker, seen with nothing much in front of him, finds that inside gap because he runs behind the space that's been created from the defender in front. Logel can't get there to close him down. The 2 veterans in motion, but it's Baker who gets his second at the time when it matters most. They need to get back in this game, and it's largely due to his impacts.
Cody Melfi with the extra 2. 36 years of age. The only player ever to win World Sevens Player of the Year back-to-back. Grandidier could take difficult conditions now. Very slippery rugby ball out there. Ribadge. Esdale can't quite wrap him up. They get the ball clear. Perez. They're just going to play narrow here, France. But they've got to be careful. 1-score game, lose possession. Perhaps don't want to be too conservative here, France. All it takes is one mistake and everything can change oh so quickly. Grandidier, lovely step. Aaron Grandidier. Grandidier, c'est magnifique. 9 tries for number 9. Hong Kong is Aaron Grandidier's house.
He's certainly enjoying this in the middle, isn't he? Finds himself in a position to use his footwork. Brazel gets done, all ends up, and it's 60-odd metres plus in the tank. Gets to give the old fist pump, and Superman dives it. But that is quite sensational footwork to create the line break and enjoy every single moment as you can soar through the sky.
Come on,
Oh,
please.
look at that. That's going to be
Come
a
on, please.
photo grab and a half for him.
Okay, time is up.
Right in front of the south stand as well. That's the stuff of dreams.
I can't see a 55.
Talk about players coming of age as international 7 stars. This is his moment.
Okay.
What a
Right,
list
when
that
you
is
kick
as
off,
well.
full time on.
Oh, Villamani De La Salle, Brent Russell, Michele Pessamino, some amazing names of rugby 7s on that list. He's joined them. Here's
And this
another
is
one,
Wallace.
Baker.
Yeah, we've still got 2 more games potentially for him.
28-14. USA. 2 minutes to go. Still not possible by any means from here. That decision
Leave it.
against them is going to make it more difficult.
And defensively now stepping up. That was Carroll over the ball.
Here, please.
He did it
That's
so
the line.
well. He actually took the attacker with him. That's strength.
Yeah, Thomas Carroll, another debutant in this team, the 21-year-old. Played Racing 92 and Stade
Clearly
Francais
inside.
in Paris.
Yep. So, boys, it's clearly inside, so. Time off, please. Boys, just stay with me here, please.
So it'll
Okay.
be Carroll
Okay.
to
Time on.
throw this line out. Logel will be the target in the middle. It's gone over the top.
Advantage over for the
Tupuola
knock straight.
scoops it up, gives it to Esdale. Points the difference. Got to score a converted try really quickly and then hope to get the ball back at the restart to take it to extra time. But they're at the wrong end of the field here, USA. Counter ruck from Laborde. He's a bit of a mongrel at the breakdown. Here's Dorian Laborde. 5'10", 107 kgs.
Certainly changes the mould slightly for these French forwards. Bit of ballast in the middle. Might well be seeing him again here alongside Logel, running hard and straight.
Logel has it. He's got Laborde to his left, but they change direction back this way to Fournier. He's put on the deck.
Leave it.
USA go digging, told to let go,
Off
penalty
feet,
France.
number 2. Number 2 off feet.
Yeah, they're in no hurry. All good work in the breakdown from Thomas Laborde. He's been a good find.
Without delay, please,
Dorian
21
Laborde.
now.
He's been all over France. Mont de Marsan, Racing 92, Toulon, and now Perpignan. France are looking for another try to finish this one off. Joseph. Jefferson Lee Joseph. Dummy intercepted by Baker. Ball stripped.
Knock on.
It was like a bit of basketball there.
Full time.
Looked like it was play on, but there we go.
Well, it's been fine rugby 7s from France. They are through to the semi-finals. Grandidier has now scored 9 tries for the tournament. The French fans who are here in their numbers enjoyed that. France have beaten the USA 28 points to 14. So France through to the semi-finals to play Australia. They just continue to impress, Rob Vickerman.
They do, they certainly are growing. They started this tournament brilliantly, dismissing GB, added Uruguay to that, then beat South Africa in a pulsating game. They're young, they're dynamic, they're brought in some debutants, have that core of experience, and in Aaron Grandidier, they have a little bit of special sauce as well. They're looking every single ounce of it here in Hong Kong. Always talk about the potential of any French rugby team, specifically 7, specifically a highly skilled flair game. And finally we're seeing the Royal Blue step up routes.
Yeah, finalists here, 2019 against Fiji. The last time we were all here. A 3.5-year wait till we've been able to come back. But they do get great support. The French International School, they love coming to this event. Loads of family and friends and expats here in Hong Kong. And can they go all the way to the big dance again? Well, they'll play Australia in the semi-final. USA will play for bronze. This is the medal they won here in 2019. Yeah, the tricolores, flags and wigs, absolutely loving it. Okay, Aaron Grandidier. Who else? He's downstairs, ready to talk to us.
Thanks, Rubes. Congratulations, a great victory there. Talk us about some of the important moments in that game, things you focused on.
Well, for us, we had a really big importance in just starting off strong. It's a team with a lot of speed, a lot of physicality, and so our plan was just to start off strong and then just try to hold it out to the end of the game.
A big moment for you, obviously, personally scoring a lot of tries here. You must be very, very happy being back in Hong Kong.
No, of course. Well, for me, it's my first time here, and obviously super happy to be scoring tries. But like I said, it's all credit to my team putting me in the right spaces, and yeah, so over the moon, to be honest.
You up next, semi-finals. Let's talk about that one against Aussie.
I mean, it's a team that we know well. We faced quite a few times. We've had a mixed result against them, so we're just gonna work hard on the video, try and bring that energy, that team spirit that we brought the whole campaign so far, and hopefully we can do a job.
And a message for the people of France supporting you.
Pour les gens en France, merci beaucoup pour le soutien. Si vous êtes là en train de regarder, c'est qu'il est tôt. Merci beaucoup. Votre soutien, ça nous apporte énormément de confiance. Donc merci. Allez, Brive.
Well done, my friend. All the best for the next one. Thank you.
Très bien. Aaron Grandidier. France are in the semi-finals. Here's how the men's cup draw now looks. Semi-final number 1 will be contested by 2 South Pacific rivals, Samoa and the defending champions, Fiji. And on the other side of the draw, it will be the Aussie Sevens up against France.